to another episode of Entrepreneurs in Fuego, Season 2. We're already Season 2. Somehow it gives it a little bit more cachet when I say Season 2, right?
What about Season 20?
Oh, we'll get there, believe
Okay.
me. We'll get there, absolutely. With me, I've been waiting all day to pronounce her name, Cheri Derryberry. And I didn't even
You did it right.
I didn't even practice. She's the owner, founder, CEO, top person, founder, everything, owner, queen of the world.
Not quite.
Of Compass Cleaning. How are you?
I'm good.
I got to say something about your hair, by the way.
I know.
Before we start.
Okay.
I love it. It's great.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
It's fun.
Yes, of course it's fun.
I get stopped every day. I count how many people stop me and talk about my hair.
Well, what happened there? I mean,
I started with pink, and then I went red, and then I went to the salon one day, and I said, "You guys just decide." And they put purple in, and they flipped me around at the end, and I said, "Really, purple?" And then the next weekend I went to New Orleans, and over 400 people stopped me in one day.
What?
Yeah, 400
Just to
people.
comment about your hair.
My husband thought I was making it up, but he got his phone out and he's counting. And I thought, if you don't like to have people stop you and talk to you, don't do it.
I love it, and I love it.
But I have fun with it. It's so much fun.
Well, and I think that depicts the whole culture of what you do with Compass Cleaning. Tell us a little bit more about your business. Did you like that segue?
Yes. That was
practiced
really,
this.
I
I'm
know
a
you
pro.
practiced. I know. I can tell. You're a pro.
I'm a pro.
You're a pro. All right, so we were a commercial cleaning company,
Yeah.
and we also sell franchises.
Okay.
So
How many franchises do you have in the family?
over 100.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. So you are bigger than I thought. Mm-hmm. Maybe I should get serious now.
Yeah.
So
No, don't get serious.
So over 100 franchises. But how did you start this business? I mean, you
Okay.
were in corporate America.
Yes.
What happens? And so one day you say, all right, I'm not going to be in corporate America anymore, and then I'm going to start a business that I'm going to
Kind of, sort of. My husband and I had these great jobs. I worked at Bank of America and San Diego County Credit Union for a long time.
All right.
I was number 3 in the credit union. So we just looked at each other and we went, my gosh, we're just going to retire. We're just going to take all this money and we're going to be boring old people.
Okay.
And we said, no, we can't do that. So the oldest daughter was going to college, and we said, what can we do to keep us fresh and live and
Right.
learning?
Right.
Yeah, because, if you stop learning, you just become boring.
Correct.
So we did a lot of research on which companies we could buy. And so we thought, maybe commercial cleaning, because it can't be outsourced. And you always have to have people to do it. So
Right.
it's never going to go away.
Right.
And we were living in San Diego at the time, and we thought, well, what area of the country do we want to go to? And I didn't want to carry a backpack vacuum through the snow. So we decided on Phoenix because Phoenix was growing at that time. This was in
How long ago was this?
2004.
Okay.
So we opened up a little office. We had 2 chairs and a card table.
So you decided not to buy an existing business, but create your own.
We created
So
our
you
own.
create your own business. You have a little office, and you have your mop and your things, and
We didn't know anything about what we were doing because everybody thinks you're
a banker.
How hard is cleaning? It's not that hard, right?
you tell me you're the
It's
expert.
more
You're the queen of
difficult
cleaning.
than what you think.
All right.
Because, everybody can vacuum, but what we do is we have a why for what we do.
All right.
And our why is we keep people healthy by cleaning off germs and disinfecting things. And if you come in here in this area right here,
Right.
and you touch the light switch and the person who just touched it before you has a cold, what are you going to get? A cold.
Right. Absolutely.
So then if you go into an office that has like 150 people and everybody's touching the same door pushing to go to the restroom, those germs are just going from one person to the next person. And now pretty soon you have people who are sick. And then the bottom line profits are decreasing a little.
Did you find that why after or into the business?
Into the business.
Or
we started.
Or you
Yeah,
sit
we
with your
s-
husband with
yeah.
this little bucket right there in the little office. Go, all right, honey, let's talk about our why.
Yeah.
It didn't happen that way.
No.
So you're growing into your business, and then
We're
you're
working. We're trying to figure out what we're doing, and then we looked at each other and we said, we are more than just the janitor.
Right.
And one of our values is what we do is important. So we went through a whole process to come up with our purpose, our values, and our mission.
Is that the time then where the business explodes? Mm-hmm. Because now you find
now we have
the
our
heart,
why.
The heart,
why.
the soul of the business. This is why we're doing this.
There are hundreds of cleaning companies out
Right.
there. And what makes them different?
And not to mention the
Yeah.
independent contractor
Right.
that is
Right.
out there, not necessarily the company per se, but
Right.
there's thousands, literally
Right.
thousands of independent contractors that can
Yeah.
come in, knock on
Right.
the door, and say, I'll clean your office
Right.
for you.
Right. So we decided we needed a bigger purpose because we wanted to put value on what our people do.
Mm-hmm.
They're more than just the cleaners. They keep people healthy. They keep businesses profitable, which bottom line increases your business's profits.
Sure, because people don't get sick.
And they don't get sick,
Right.
and they don't pass germs from person to person to person. So that's our why. That's why we do what we do.
Right, and so you decide to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at some point in time, then you have another talk with your husband, and you go, honey, I think we should sell franchises, or I think we should. We have a pretty cool concept. Nobody's caught on to this yet. Everybody's doing the cleaning, but they are not doing it for the reasons that we're doing it. Maybe there are some other people out there that may want to buy into our why.
And the reason why we just started to franchise was because we wanted to help people, because we like to give back, which is another one of our values. And I have a passion to help women start their business. Because being in corporate America, women have struggled a little
Yes,
bit,
yep.
and I'm old enough to understand that. So,
Not with that haircut, man. I know with that hair, you're the youngest person that I've interviewed all day.
you're so funny.
So,
But anyway, so we
All right.
created the franchise model so that we could help people start their business and create their own dreams and build their own future through cleaning. Because the people that we work with, usually don't have education. They don't know the basics of business. So we teach them all of that, along with cleaning.
through your franchising,
Yes.
then you're empowering a lot of women
Yes.
to saying that
Yeah.
maybe the entry barrier, if you will, that you would experience anywhere
Yeah.
else,
We just knocked that wall down.
you knock that wall down and you actually, let me use this word, mentor
Yeah.
those franchisees,
Yeah.
right?
We help them a lot. So we have several that are, I'd say we have like half of them are single moms raising kids on their own.
And so this is a vehicle for them to have their own
Yes.
business and a franchise or a system that is defined by the why that you and your husband found to be able to become successful.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's
Kind of
terrific.
proud of what we do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. So what is your biggest challenge because now you're not just a small little business right now. I mean, you've got over 100 franchises around, so now you've got all sorts of other type of, I don't want to say problems, but rather challenges or management issues,
Yeah.
if you will. So what is
The
it?
biggest challenge that we're facing right now is we're at a certain level and we need to get to the next level. And we have to change our thought process and our strategies and our structure in order to get there. Because we're going to be about 8 million this year.
Right.
And then we need to get to 20 million in a few years. That's our goal.
Right. In order to do that, I mean, you're talking about an entirely different structure, an entirely
Right.
different organization,
Right.
And group of
Right.
people that can take you there.
Right.
I know the right guy, by the way.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Well,
I know people.
I know.
I know
people.
I'm a pro. Remember, we started this off as me being a pro, and I know people.
You know people. You probably know more people than I do.
I doubt that.
I just know people with dirty buildings.
Well, okay. So let me just ask you this other
Okay.
question as well. All right. So you could have started any business, right? But you saw this particular business. Perhaps in the back of your mind, you said, "Well, at some point, maybe we franchise this and provide this entry level for women empowerment." So maybe there was a master plan at the beginning, or this thing just happened.
No, we had it planned.
So it
We're
was
very strategic.
okay.
Yeah. Things just don't happen. You have to plan it, and then you work your plan.
What's the best advice you give your franchisees?
Follow our system. Listen to me. Because everybody thinks they know it better than you do.
Yeah.
So
But you've already done it. You already traveled that road. Don't make the mistakes that I made.
Yeah, and we try to, do that in an encouraging way and give them tools to do that, so they don't just go, well, they're just telling me what to do, so I don't have to listen. And then we connect them together, so if somebody is successful, we try to connect them with somebody else who's successful, so it's not just coming from me.
Right.
It's coming from their partner or somebody who's just like them. And the community is really tight.
Of the franchisees that you have, what percentage of women owned franchisees do you have?
I'd say over half.
Really? Really? And they're happy?
They're happy. Yeah.
And you help them find their marketing and the whole thing?
Right, we do all of that for them.
I want to get me one of them. It's probably better than the office file. You and I have to talk. Absolutely. This is terrific. Well, look, I admire you. I think that you're an incredible example of what can be done with just an idea, with a strategy, thinking through it, and finding the why during that process.
That's the biggest part.
Because I think that's, from our conversation, is exactly what changed your whole business structure. The moment you found out why is it that you were doing these things, then it just propelled you into the stratosphere.
And we will continue.
You're so awesome.
Thank you.
Can I give you a hug?
Yes, of course.
You're so terrific.
I don't want to get makeup on you.
Oh, don't worry about it. Nobody will notice. I have an empty household. With that, we're out.